Hi everyone, I am Dr. R. Soumya, Assistant Professor, Department of Electronics and Communication Engineering. Let us see the topic about causal network. Objective: to understand about the concept of causal network. Causal network illustrates the causal independence of all the components in the network. The causal relationship exists when one variable in the data set has a direct influence on the another variable. Thus, one event triggered the occurrence of another event. A causal relationship is also referred to as a cause of and effect. The ability to identify truly causal relationship is the fundamental to developing impactful in the medicines, policy, business and other domains. Often, in the absence of randomized controlled trials, there is a need for causal inter purely from observational data. One possible explanation for correlation between variables where neither causal, the other is the presence of confounding variables that influence both the target and a driver of that target. A causal generalization example that smoking causes lung cancer is not about a particular smoker but states a special relationship exists between the property of smoking and the property of getting lung cancer. As a causal statement, this says more than that there is a correlation between the two properties. The presence of oxygen is a necessary condition for the combustion. In the absence of oxygen, there is no combustion. Causes is often used in this sense when the elimination of cause is sought to eliminate the effect. Let us see the structural causal model. Structural causal model represents causal dependencies using graphical models that provide an intuitive visualization by representing variables as nodes and relationship between variables as edges in the graph. SCM serves as a comprehensive framework unifying graphical models, structural equations and counterfactual and interventional logic. Graphical model serves as a language for structuring and visualizing knowledge about the world and can incorporate both data-driven and human inputs. Counterfactual enable the agricultural of something that is a desire to know, and structural equation serves in the to tie the two together. Next one is directed acyclic graph. A graph is a collection of nodes and edges where the nodes are some object and edges between them represent some connections between these objects. A directed graph is a graph in which each edge is oriented from one node to another node. In a directed graph, a edge goes from a parent node to the child node. A path is a directed graph is a sequence of edges such that the ending node of each node is the starting node of the next node in the sequence. A cycle is the path in which the starting node of its first edge equals the ending node of its last edge. A directed acyclic graph is a directed graph that has no cycle.